What? Are you kidding me? Alright guys, I am actually back in Nebraska. After killing my deer in Missouri, I had a brake caliper lock up on my truck on the drive back to Nebraska. I was planning on just going straight to Oklahoma, but shortly after I left Missouri, my brakes started acting up. I didn't want to take it to anywhere to get fixed, just a lot of money paying somebody to do that. So I ended up driving it, limping it basically back to Nebraska. And this morning I woke up early, I got parts, and I fixed my brakes. Basically, the right rear brake caliper completely locked up, and shredded the pads, shredded the brake caliper pistons, shredded the rotor. Thing was all jacked up. So I got that fixed. I put a new brake caliper, pads, rotors, rebled the whole system, and we're good to go. We're back on the road now. So made sure I have everything with me. Just got everything packed up in here, and now I'm headed to Oklahoma. Headed to Oklahoma for basically 2.5 days of hunting, and then I jet back to Missouri where I pick up my buddy Dylan Marlowe, and we're gonna be hunting Missouri for basically, I'm just gonna be helping him out and filming for his tag, because I am tagged out in Missouri until after rifle season. So anyway, it's been an absolutely crazy last 9, 10, 11 days. I don't even know what day it is. It's absolutely insane. I've been on the road back to back, just hunting deer and hanging out with people, filming, editing, the whole 9 yards. So yesterday, after I left Missouri, my buddies Steven, Jesse, and Cole, Dylan Scott, and John Langston were all still hunting, and I filmed a buck yesterday evening out in this bean field while I was actually taking pictures of my deer, and I brought it back to everybody and was just like, hey, this buck's down in this bottom. Hopefully, you know, somebody can go in there and try to get a crack at him. And sure enough, John Langston went in there and got it done on an absolute giant deer, complete stud. Just hammered him. The deer didn't go 30 yards, so congratulations, John. That is an incredible buck. Happy for you, buddy. So anyway, now we are headed to Oklahoma to meet up with my buddy Ryan and my buddy Wes. Hopefully we can get it done in the next couple of days. The rut is on, things are popping, and we're on the road once again to go fill a new tag. So anyway, I'm excited about it. Stay tuned, guys. Appreciate y'all watching. This has been a fun series up to this point, and I think it's only gonna get better. So here we go.
I'm in the big leagues, told her don't miss me. Ballin' like Houston, ayy, feeling like Whitney. I need a bag, bruh, send it through quickly. I'm making his dog, like I'm in the big leagues. Told him that I gotta go, dog. I'm riding the road, y'all. I think that I'm back in my bag now. So I need that go, y'all. Got hits when they throwing the fastball.
Are you a good boy? Are you a good boy? Alright guys, we made it to Oklahoma. Here with my buddy Ryan.
What's up?
We're he's already got his tags obviously, but I'm just getting my tags now for Oklahoma, and we might have some plans change a little bit. Might be hunting Texas. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. But they're big deer in Texas? Didn't you just shoot something?
Very big deer in Texas.
Ryan just shot an absolute stud.
A hammer.
Like
So,
big.
Yeah, he's a good one. At 1 yard.
Right below his stand, straight down. So it obviously is popping in Texas right now. So
I don't know. We're trying to make that decision. I'm gonna be coming back out here in a couple weeks anyhow, so I'm gonna buy my Oklahoma tags and my Texas tag, just so I've got the option. It's only what, an hour drive from here, if that.
25 minutes.
Is it really? Just
Yeah.
right across the border.
Yeah, literally.
That's perfect.
Maybe
So
30.
if it comes down to it, we can hunt Texas or we can hunt Oklahoma. So I'll have tags for both. So we're gonna get tags and then go to bed. Try to hunt in the morning. So.
Well, good morning, guys, and welcome to Oklahoma. I'm all set up in the stand right now and overlooking kind of this open field, just a grassy field out in front of me. This property is one that I hunted with my buddy Ryan last year and saw a lot of good deer, had just an awesome hunt. I was unfortunately never able to get a tag punched out here last year, but this year I'm hoping to do just that. I've only got 2.5 days to hunt here in Oklahoma before I head back to Missouri and just kind of hang out and help out with my buddy Dylan Marlowe's hunt. So yeah, I got a short time here in Oklahoma, but I'm gonna try to make the best of it. Just had a buck come in behind the stand. Came in from a direction I didn't expect him to. And the wind's actually blowing down that way. I looked back behind the stand and he was standing there on the tree line only 35 yards away. I couldn't move. He was looking my direction. He'd already winded me. I wasn't able to get the camera on him, but he was a pretty good 8-point. He was pretty tall. He would have been borderline shooter for me. He was already looking my way. There was no way I was going to be able to grab my bow and do anything about it. So, who knows? We'll set in tight, see if something else comes in, or maybe it looked like he wanted to come in this way before he winded me. So who knows? Maybe he'll circle back around, but good to know they're on their feet. Alright. Headed back to the e-bike. Even though I broke the chain on it in Missouri, he's got no chain on it, but the little electric motor hub drive thing still works just fine. So it gets around it. I mean, it scoots. Does good, but I just need to buy a new chain for it. All I did was just overload it with mud and pushed a little too hard on the pedal and broke the chain. So anyway, Gonna hop on the bike, get back to the truck, and see what's up for this evening's hunt. What do you think?
I think we're gonna kill a very big deer tonight. So we're gonna go 2 for 2 in 2 days on mature bucks in Texas. It's about to happen right now.
That's not a bad thing. That's not a bad thing. Yeah, so like I said earlier, guys, I know I'm only out here for 2.5 days basically, but I do plan on coming back in another week or two, more around the Thanksgiving time frame, and spending a lot more time out here than what I've got this week. Like I say, I've got 2.5 days. I'd like to come back and spend a little more time than that, because I've got tags in Texas, I've got tags in Oklahoma, and for this area, it sounds like the rut kicks on, what, a little closer to Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah, they're definitely chasing a little bit now, but around that Thanksgiving time is when it's real money.
Really lighten up. Sweet. So that's the plan. Wes, y'all know Wes from Alabama, my buddy. He is coming in to Oklahoma tonight, late tonight, so we'll be meeting up with him. We're heading back up to Oklahoma tonight after this hunt, and hopefully we can get a deer on the ground here in Texas. I am jumping between all the states. I've got my buddies texting me and like, what the heck, what state are you hunting? Because this morning I was in Oklahoma, yesterday I was back in Nebraska, the day before that I was in Missouri, and now I'm in Texas. So within 3 days, I've been in 4 states. So yeah, we're in Texas right now, finishing up with doing this evening hunt, and then we'll be going back to Oklahoma, meeting up with Wes.
Is it on?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So basically a rundown, what we're gonna hunt tonight is there's like a destination food plot or a destination food source. And then straight behind it, there are some open hardwoods that these deer that we've seen over the years like to run to check for does. And then right behind that is some thick bedding. So we're going to be hunting like a transition point between that thick bedding and the food plot. And in the years past, we've seen very large deer here, killed some big deer doing this. So this buck was in here this morning and daylighted this morning for a couple hours actually, chasing some doe. And I think he'll come back out this evening. So that's the plan. Okay. That's a big track here, dude. See that thing, how it's started? It's too close.
Big old track. All right, we're working our way down to where we're gonna do this hanging hunt. Ryan and I both got our saddles, so heading down to the bottom of this field and gonna set up, see if we can't kill a deer. All right, guys, we're all set up in the tree. We've got Ryan. What's up? It's not very often I get a cameraman, but Ryan killed a buck here in Texas yesterday evening, right? That's nice. Big one, huh?
You could say it's pretty alright.
Like a mid-160s deer. Freaking absolute stud. He shot it 1 yard below his tree from the saddle. So, anyhow, so I went ahead and grabbed a Texas tag. Now we're all set up. We've got, Ryan's got his saddle, I've got my saddle. We've got like 4 sticks coming up the tree. And we're ready to rock. Here after a little bit, I'm gonna crack the horns together and see if we can get something to come in. But Ryan and Bryce have been seeing a buck using this bottom on trail camera. What's his deal? Has he been here pretty consistent or what?
So what's crazy is we had this buck in the same exact spot a couple miles away where I shot my buck last night. He was there for pretty regularly until he disappeared mid-October. We came and hung a trail cam here yesterday, and he was on it all night long and all this morning until about 10 a.m. So he's been working the scrape right in front of us. There's a scrape, there's a road. He was in here with a doe for about 2 hours this morning, so we're hoping he does the same thing this afternoon.
We're gonna put an arrow in him if he does. We're gonna do it. We're in
a sweet setup, so I'm looking forward to next couple hours. Hopefully he works his way through. I can shoot pretty much 360 in this tree from this saddle, so pretty slick setup. Hoping he comes through.